Good day, welcome to Optimal Frequency. I'm Grant. I talk to spirits here at my house using sources of white noise. I then use an artificial intelligence that removes the sound of the white noise, like the running faucet in my kitchen. That leaves behind the spirit voices. They answer the questions I ask them. This is amazing stuff. Not doing that today, however. It's a rainy day out there. Today's Thursday. Who knows when this video will go live a couple weeks from now. I'm kind of bored. I got a sore back. Like I say, it's pouring rain outside. I made 4 videos already this week, so I just want to relax right here, my butt in this chair, and do something that I only ever did once, but it amazed me. And we're going to try it again. So I get my phone here. And you guys remember I bought that Signal Spirit Communication app a year and a half ago. Now, I recently used it in another video outside, and then I forgot that it has to be connected to the internet. So when I got to the outer range of my internet on the property here, it just dropped dead. And I had to switch back over to the other app, the Hack Shack app that I use. But I want to do something today. I'm going to share my screen over here because I've got multiple monitors. And I'm just going to type in a random word as we're staring at the internet. Pictures of the word I type are going to pop up. But I want to see if this box will say the word that I've typed in there. Now, I did this before way back in the beginning. I'll put a link in the description. They nailed, like, I can't remember. I know 5 out of 5 or something. I did it a whole bunch of times anyways. As soon as that thought enters my head, boom, they're saying the word. Okay? Which was crazy to me at the time, but I really truly believe it is spirits around us at all times. They can read our thoughts. When I think of, say, an orange, they know, and then they say the word immediately. It's crazy stuff, but it worked. Let's try it again. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen. We're looking at a blank Google Chrome screen. I'm going to turn this app on. So this is the Signal Spirit Communication app. I'm sure you can probably still get it. I paid 12 bucks, like I say, a year and a half ago. Okay, so it's turning on. The only thing I do with this, because I never really figured out how to use it, was I put it on preset number 2. If I can get it here. Okay. And then you turn the power on and it's going to start speaking. So I have done my prayer of protection. Let's see. Hello, spirits, are you with me? If I can get the volume turned up. Oh, I should have had this plugged right in. Ooh. Should I plug this into the computer? Okay, so I have this phone plugged directly into the computer now, so it's not going to go through the mic. Whatever they say on this application, I've had to turn the volume up on it as well. It's going to get pumped into the computer. We can record it at the same time, so we're going to go live by turning it on right now. Circle? Are you protecting me? It's my circle protect me from evil. Have to and demon maybe? I'm gonna have to listen to that. We're connected? We're connected and I have to have trust, or I guess that's what you meant. I have to trust you to protect me. I want to slow these responses down and I forget how to do it. The sweep rate. Turning the sweep rate down. Whoops. Just messing with dials randomly. heard you say something about Crusher, and that's one of the options here. You want the more Crusher or less Crusher? Less, it's good. Because I had it off, so now they just said it's good. Can you say my middle name now? Not George. I heard you say yes. Okay, I heard my first name, and I might have heard my middle name. What about my last name? Shivers across the neck, and they said it. What did I just have for a snack? Is it all in my teeth? They're in there. What color was it? Black. And what was the treat or the snack? I heard it, Oreo and cookie in there. I'm going to analyze that right now. I think I heard it. Again, as we mentioned before when we used this app, is this coincidence? I don't think it is, because as it's going through and it's sweeping, it gives you, 5, 6, 10 words maybe. I don't know. Each time it goes through. What are the chances it gets the words right when I ask for my last name, or I say I want it to say Oreo cookie? Eventually it spits it out. Yeah, it spits out 5 other words that don't make sense. So it's harder to decipher, but I think this thing works. I mean, I've used it before and I've got answers that are just, it does make sense. I don't think, we're looking for such specific words that when it does say Oreo cookie, that's not random, is it? I'll leave it up to you to decide. For me, I don't think it's random. Okay, so let's jump into this experiment. I've been fooling around with this for a few minutes. As you know, you've just seen it all, everything I've been going through. I'm going to turn this on. I don't even know what words I'm going to type onto the screen yet. I'm just going to, whatever, boom, pops randomly into my head. This thing is on. Let's go over here, and I'm typing something in. I swear it said it already. I swear it said stove. Okay, so let's do, I barely pushed enter and I heard ball. Okay, so what this is doing is what it did the last time we did this test a year and a half ago. I barely get the word typed in there, and then boom, they're saying the word. Now, people have said, oh, your phone's connected to the internet, you're typing in Google, this thing knows what you're typing. But to you, I say Oreo cookie, because Oreo cookie wasn't on the internet. That was only in my head, and yet the box said it. Okay, so I'm going to leave this off for a second, type my word in, make sure I get that in, because I don't want them talking. Then I'll turn it on. I'll give them up to a couple sweeps to see if they can say the word. I don't want a generic word that they can get that's close that I have to listen to, like if I said tree or something, I don't know. So I want to think of something, maybe kind of a difficult word. I don't know what I'm going to choose yet. I'm trying to think of something that would be specific. I have an image of something in my head. I just can't think of a word. Okay, well, let's just do it. Let's do. A lot of you enjoy a good one of these. I'm not going to say the word out loud. Let's put that on images, and I'm turning it on. What word did I type, spirits?
It's all good.
I swear I heard it in the background shuffle. I swear I heard the word. Say it again, loud and clear.
What was the concept?
Chosen.
You get it. It's really.
I'm going to give you one last sweep. If you don't say it, I'm going to go back and analyze.
Nerd.
And I'm not a nerd, but I heard both nerd and Sasquatch. Okay, so I have reset the page here. And just so you know, I went back and I listened to it multiple times, and I truly believe it does say Sasquatch, but then they're like talking over top, like it's there. It's like 85% I can hear. It gets cut off a little bit as they say another word over top, but I'm pretty sure it says Sasquatch. Okay, let's do a couple more here. I've had power outages. I've had the application crash on me. I tried the Hack Shack for a minute. I'm going back to the Signal Spirit app. I don't want to get sidetracked here. I'm going to pick a new word. I'm going to turn this sucker on right now. First, I'm going to think of the word in my head. Then I'll push power. And then I'll type the word in. Okay. Okay. I got a word. Typing it in. We had this. We had this word way back in the beginning of my research, and it sort of. They just said it. I heard it. Okay, I'm going to shut that off for a second. One of the first videos I did where I was testing some phone applications. Remember? So your second word is Daisy? I just said it again. I heard it. Okay, guys, so to me, that is crazy. I mean, that app works. It works for me. I've used it outside last week. It said my pup is named Mike. It said red box. We were talking about the red wagon that I have of his that I pull behind my four-wheeler. You just saw all the examples. This is the following day, okay? I'm sitting here first thing in the morning. I'm having a coffee. I just watched that again to make sure I'm not nuts. Am I hearing those words that we just had on the screen? And yeah, that box, as soon as I type it, boom, it goes. And it puts the right word. Like I said, it's one of 5 to 10 words, but you hear the word you're looking for. So it makes it hard if you're having a conversation. But on that note, yesterday there was a power outages here as I was making that video because there was a thunderstorm going on. Power went out a bunch of times and that. But I got sidetracked because I started having a conversation with them. And they were answering me. I'd go along, I'd ask a question. You get 2 words each time that makes sense, and it keeps guiding you down a new path. Now, I didn't film any of that because it wasn't part of the experiment, but I had a conversation with that box, with the spirits, and I swear it works. So if you want to try something neat, something interesting, get that app. I saw yesterday Gary was trying the Necrophonic app on his video that he made. I also tried that app, but I didn't like it as much as this one because it's the exact same thing Gary said yesterday during his video. That Necrophonic app seemed to throw out a lot of scary, creepy words to try, to keep you engaged in that sort of fashion. But I want the truth, right? So I have a feeling that Necrophonic app may work because a lot of people swear by it. But I think it throws out some random words in there into the mix, or its database of words contains a lot of those paranormal, creepy words, just to keep the younger audience engaged. I don't know for sure, but I didn't like it as much as the Signal Communication app. Signal Spirit Communication app. That's the one I used yesterday. So thanks for watching, guys. Go try the app if you want. It's a lot of fun.